Yeah, what it do, what it does. We back. We back.
Kemet.
I know y'all missed us. I know y'all missed us. T-Luv Talks, episode 30. What is this? Episode 32?
Yeah.
I done lost track. Shit, we ain't been on in like 3 weeks. Welcome. We're going to talk that talk tonight, y'all. We got a good show for y'all tonight. 10 things that men should do. So this should be a good show tonight. I think this will be one of those more or less a conversation show. We won't have so many videos tonight. Hopefully everybody tune in with us. It was a late update. Y'all know we normally go on Thursday. Me and Constantine been talking about doing a Friday show. Oh shit, I'm rude as hell. Constantine, what's up, man? How you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. Feeling vanglorious. Feeling blacktastic.
Yee. My dude said vanglorious. I will have to Google that. Man, let's go ahead and get into this show, man. What is pussy ass intro at? All right, let's hit this intro real quick, and we're gonna get into it tonight, y'all. 10 things that men should do. T-Luv Talks, episode 32. Let's go. Hey man, say man, go ahead and grab that cheap ass vodka you got on the counter in them bap ass trees, man. You already know what time it is. We about to watch T-Luv Talks. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, fellas. Black Constantine, T-Luv Talks, Jizzle, T-Luv Talks, Prince, T-Luv, Big Eye, T-Luv, T-Luv Talks, T-Luv Talks, T-Luv Talks, Fat Man, T-Luv Talks, T-Love Talks. You are now listening to the sounds of the one and only T-Luv Talks.
Come on in the yard, trick or treat.
With your ass lad.
We do have several topics.
Yeah, getting in shape. Feeling great.
I forgot to tell y'all niggas to go ahead and grab that cheap ass vodka that you like to drink in them bad trees, but y'all already know that. Go ahead and get that shit. We about to get into the show tonight. Constantine, how you been, bro? It's been a few weeks, man.
That's good.
Been a few weeks.
Can't complain, man.
Yeah.
Everything is growing. Shit. That's good, man.
Yeah. Everybody been missing us. I don't know what happened to KT. KT called me yesterday.
Yeah.
He was hyped up. You doing the show tonight, cuz?
What's up with Spooky Tooth?
I had to drive to Miami. Who?
Spooky Tooth.
Spooky Tooth.
Yeah.
What the hell is Spooky Tooth?
You know what I'm talking about, man.
Well, you stupid, man. Yeah. So, 2023, we going into a new year. So we're going to start diversifying the topics, should I say. We're going to start having more intellectual bills just regarding men, being the best versions of themselves. We get in on the ladies a lot of time. Well, not the ladies, the hoes. We get in on the hoes a lot, but we're gonna start having some more of these topics. So tonight, 10 things men should do. I got a clip to kind of get some context of how we're gonna get into this show tonight, but we're gonna talk about these 10 things that men should do. And at the end of the stream, man, hopefully there'll be some men out there that can pull from this. But let's get a little context. What the hell is? All right, so let's get into this. I'm gonna start off with this first clip.
This type of guy doesn't chase women, and I'll tell you why. Number one, if he's really this type of guy, he probably don't have an issue with women. That's number one. Number two, when a man is secure and he's confident, and he's good being by himself, I think a lot of people try to fill up the space because they don't like being alone. This type of guy don't struggle with being alone. So he don't need you. He wants you, but he don't need you. And because he doesn't need you, he ain't gonna chase you. Which, to be honest with you, I think is a strength, because you don't want a man that needs someone, who just doesn't like being alone, so they'll take anybody just to fill in the space. That's not the kind of guy you actually want. You want a guy that's okay being alone, because if you're in his space or he wants you around, you know he genuinely wants you around. It's not just to have somebody there or to fill in the blank.
Talking some real shit.
Yeah,
Feel right there. I mean that, and she looked real good too, boy.
yeah, she can get it, kind of. Yeah, I just wanted to give a little context. 10 things men should do, and she made some good points. But just a bonus one. Stop listening to what these females talking about. She made some good points, but you should know all of those things about yourself anyway. So
Right.
it shouldn't take a woman to validate those thoughts for you. All right, let's get into this, man. First thing first, man. I want to talk about this, man, because a lot of brothers have issues when it comes to the finances, and by no means are we trying to give out financial advice, but we're giving out what's called an awareness. Build your finances. You know what I mean? You know,
Right.
I've been a victim of this, man. Getting in the habit of knowing you got money coming in, and you know how it is. Fast money, that shit gets spent fast too.
Right.
And so, yeah, man, build your finances, man. That's you know, I think me and you talk about that a lot, man. As far as just you know being in a mindset the way you just saying, you know what, I was gonna go out this weekend, but fuck that shit. I'd rather count these $100 bills. And
Yeah, and prime example, man. This weekend, so I know a couple of cats called me, man. Hey, man, I'm going here, I'm going there. Let's go here, go there. And I'm like, hey, go, because what I'm saying, hey, have fun. Tell me how it is, because the thing is, man, once you get a certain age, man, and you did it all,
yeah,
far as
it's okay to do ostrich.
you
It's
gotta
okay.
realize I was partying, man, before, like before a nigga. I remember going to the liquor store at 16, nigga, me and my dog. So we was OGs at that time. I mean, we was in the streets, you know what I'm saying? By the time they saw us when we was 16, we was able to go in the liquor store. We was able to go into these spots as grown men, 15, 16 years old. So, I'm 44. So, partying in New York, Canada, and then Georgia, like I've seen the Freaknik times I don't see. So it's like it's easier for me to stack now because I've done it. So a lot of people
Yeah,
that haven't, lived a certain lifestyle, man, in their younger years, like how we've done, and they have a tendency to, keep going out, or it's a combination of, having the access to the money and then the lack of not running, doing all these things, like having multiple females, going to multiple clubs. Man, we partied out there with the best of them, dog. All the dealers at the time,
right,
everybody in
right,
the street. So it's like, we used to go out Monday through Friday, man. Like all my 20s and my teens, 20s, and most of my 30s, man, has been partying. Like I ain't slow down in my late 30s. So it's like, with that being said, all the money we spent a lot of money, man. So it's time to keep it now. So
right, right. Real talk, real talk. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, man, when you have that financial stability, that sets you apart from a lot of people. Because whether you want to believe it or not, these motherfuckers out here is pillow to post. A lot of people know how to make it look good, and we always had that conversation where I heard a guy use a term like prosperity um, within poverty, because a lot of us know how to look prosperous, however the word is. We know how to look like we got something, but at the end of the day, we be in hella debt and hella stress trying to pay them damn high ass bills. So
right, and then a lot of
finance,
yeah, a lot of us do this and to hide that pain, we go on vacations. So it's like, you know, we go on and stuff. Like you might have, I know people who go on vacations for those things. Like you supposed to go on vacation when you up. Like that's
So
the
you
real
up,
purpose of it. I don't been in a situation when I was younger, man, going to places then coming back broke. So that's that's a bad feeling because you had a good time and then you go back to a broke situation. Now you got bills doing shit. You don't win here, you don't blew a couple of thousand, but then you got to come home to some thousands of bills. That's not a good feeling. Then you got to wait till that check come or whatever. So that's why I say even having those experiences at the younger ages with family by myself, have my own place. I left the house at like when I was like shit 17. I don't have my own places since then. You know what I'm saying? And and just setting up shop, doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? Being a grown man since 17, since I left high school. Like maybe 6 months after that, dog, I went to school and then, decided to be a star, And when you a star like that, of course, when you're doing well, you're becoming a grown man faster. So it speeds up your train of thought. So you go through these things and like, these guys they weren't like we were. So it's just like a lot of that's why they're gonna go through this. And some people never gonna figure it out because they concepts when they get the money, they gonna spend it. And shit, it's on. We gotta get on another level, man. These are things you gotta do when you're over 30 years old. You can't like. I even know a lot of guys who died, man, make certain mistakes. They made it. We made it out of certain pinnacle of life. And a lot
right,
of dudes I know from the streets, man, like we went through the eras of the 90s together and then the earlier 2000s. And now we get to like a grown man place. And then I know cats, they still street dudes. And then it's like, man, I was done with that shit when I was 30. Like,
right.
far as like running
Still
on,
out trying to sell
huh?
bags and shit. Niggas still out there trying to sell bags and shit. Like, God damn, bro, you ain't switched up your hustle yet, nigga.
And I was one, and then on the main too, like on Front Street, like, damn, this ain't the 90s, bro. Like, if you gonna do it, be low key with it. I don't condone doing it, but why be on Front Street? That's for the little niggas. Let them stay out there. Like, if you're gonna be, you should be smart enough to know that. Like, nigga, you need to be not seen. Like, if you're doing those things, like,
Right, right. Let's get into some more of these, man. 10 things that men should do. Um, this might go over a lot of you little niggas heads, but protect the dreams that you manifest. Let me say that again. Protect the dreams that you manifest. See, what happens is it's a lot of talented people out there. It's a lot of skilled people out there. It's a lot of intellectual people out there, and you work hard to manifest, the dreams that you have in your mind and the things that you want to do in life, and you throw it all away. You know, you meet some ragged ass heifer and decide that it's okay to either lay off of what you're doing or just I mean, anything, man. You gotta protect the dreams that you manifest. And again, that might go over some of y'all here, but I'm gonna tell you, for me, being a creator, when you get to a point in life where you start to build the things that you think about, um, I call them that. That's that God sense. That whole creation process of building and growing as a man, and the things that you see for your life, you actually, you know they you possess those things in the physical, and it starts out as just a dream or a thought or just you know so that's what I would say. You got anything on that, Constantine, as far as men just protecting the dreams that they manifest? And it's like, nigga, you don't give that away to anybody, so you gotta stay focused on it too.
yo,
A lot of men get caught
that
up
comes
with
with age. You know what I'm saying? You get your attention. your attention span should grow naturally through trial and error. So that's when you got to go through some things, and then that should shape your vernacular so you can be sharper. So yeah, man, don't let nobody take your dreams away. You got something you want to do, and gotta stay focused on it. That's the hard part. Easier said than done, but you have to do it. Um,
Yeah.
Even if it's whatever you want to do, but make sure whatever you're doing is bringing you some type of money. First of all, focus on whatever is like bringing you a level of income, a method of income or a stream of income, whatever. Focus on that, and then you still would have to do things, but like
Well, your dream,
I think a lot of us put our dreams ahead
hey,
of our
hey,
money.
your dream should be your paper. In other words,
So,
when
yeah,
you manifest in your paper, protect that shit. You're a
right.
Constantine.
Like don't be a lot of you gotta realize everybody want to do this entertainment shit. Everybody
I'm
want to
just trying to fly kites and shit, nigga.
everybody,
Get money, nigga.
yeah, everybody want to be an entertainer. Everybody want to be seen. Everybody want a record deal and an actor or a model, whatever. But the truth, the reality is that everybody can't do that, right? So okay, I'm not trying to negate people's dreams, but you want to put energy into what's building you up financially, and then if that happens, I mean, you can work on that, but you got to put more energy into like stability. That way, you're not homeless. Because you hear a lot of stories about people being homeless and the success stories, but you don't hear about the majority of the stories of people being homeless, focusing on dreams, and then the majority of the people are not. You see what I'm saying? You hear that we always hear the
Right.
success stories. We don't hear, the 95% of people that what I'm saying, that's on the streets homeless for trying to be an actor or a rapper in these things, or they end up, what I'm saying, that's not that route. I don't suggest you go all into your dream if you're not financially stable. You know what I'm saying? If you got a
Right.
bag to pay your bills, that's good, but most people don't have that. So you got to focus on your what's on bringing you money, and then after you get off of work, then do it. But still, and that's the tough part. So that's see to make to separate you from man to God. Like that's what it is. Like we are gods on the inside. So therefore, if you propel in life, that'll let you know yes your success rate.
Right.
So
Right.
that separates man, and I'm just gonna eliminate the king, because everybody say they king, but I'm just going, what I'm saying, that like to bring your inner God out of you, that's how you know if you're doing it by your results. I don't
Right.
believe in luck. I don't believe in that. Like I believe what's meant for you was meant for you. Like it's just what it is. But some people have, a resilience about them, and they meet the right people and shit happen. That's just what's meant for them. So, shit can happen for you. It's just you gotta place yourself in the right situations. You gotta make sure you stable. But
All right.
let's
Let's
go.
let's get into some more of these T-Luv Talks podcast. Y'all already know what it is. Episode 32. You catching the replay. Make sure you go ahead and hit the like button, share the video. I shouldn't have to tell you Negroes that, but I will enforcefully say that. And I be making up words like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
All right.
fuck.
Thing number three. I mean, that's what we do as guys. We make up words. Thing number three. 10 things that men should do. And this seems like most dudes know this, but keep your hygiene up, man. We're gonna bring it down a little bit, but
Damn.
uh keep your hygiene up, man. I mean, you know, this is my thing, Constantine. You run into some of these brothers and they might not be in the best position financially, job wise, that sort of thing, but you can't let that distract you from still representing yourself in a positive way, because when you represent yourself in a positive way, you get positive outcomes.
Right.
So that's what I would say to the brothers. What you got on that, man? The hygiene, man. And I know you be
I mean,
putting
honestly,
some of
man,
these things out there, man, to feel.
I'm gonna get all the way real with you. Shit. Before I moved down here,
Yeah.
my folks wasn't even showering right. Like my cousins and them, man, they was down. These motherfuckers, I come down here, I'm like, damn. So I'm teaching grown men. At this point, I'm teaching 20-year-old men how to bathe. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh
it's
shit.
like I'm teaching you it's because of me niggas showering. So it's bad, man. And that's why honestly I believe I get a lot of blessings because I did those things. Those are things that I look back and say
You get a blessing because you wash your ass, right?
I civilized. You know what I'm saying? I civilized
Oh,
niggas.
you civilized niggas.
Yeah, niggas wasn't taking showers before I got on the scene, man. In certain parts of College
Damn, nigga,
Park.
you did what the Moors did, nigga. God damn, this
Hey,
nigga brought
that's a fact.
bathhouses
That's a
to
fact.
niggas down
I've had
in
niggas in College
Georgia.
Park taking showers, man. Them niggas wasn't even showering before
Oh,
I came
shit.
on the scene.
Damn.
So yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
They like shit, fucking Constantine showering. I'm showering too. This New York nigga, he shower every day. I think that's what we're supposed to do. Damn day, you know what I'm saying? Not once, not once a week, or not every other day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Wash your ass every day. You know what I'm saying? Got to.
Leave your ass.
These
It
niggas,
is
boy.
necessary.
And use Ajax too now. A lot of you niggas, why, when you get out the tub, man, wash that motherfucker. Clean the tub. Like, just don't clean yourself. Clean the tub
Right.
too. Like that's important. Just as important as washing yourself, you want to clean your materials, and man, you want to clean your materials that you're using to clean yourself. Your tub is important. You want to keep that bitch white. You shouldn't be
Right.
paying like looking like motherfucking niggas tubs be looking bad, bro. Brown and shit. So you want to make sure you that Ajax, it's a good product. It's been around since the 50s. Use it.
Right.
Get a
Damn.
sponge, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hygiene.
I don't know if Mike picking this shit up. There's some niggas outside playing some music. I think I'm
Yeah,
finna close this
you
door,
kind
man.
of you went out a little bit.
Hold on, I'm finna close it. Hold on. I got a phone. We got a special guest in the house phone show. Hold on, I'm finna close. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, cut that shit out. Shout out to Jawad Mills. Shout out to Phone Shop, man. Them niggas could be suing my ass. I be playing that song. Shout out to Cud. They know I love them. Hey, Constantino, how old that? All right, y'all. Let's stay into this, y'all. Episode 32, T-Luv Talks. We talking about 10 things that men should do. Um, we're gonna go on to number 4. And this is one of those things that is kind of overlooked, unfortunately, because we living in a horrific hell, you know,
Yeah.
Western world, modern society. This shit is Satan's paradise. Number 4, keep God first. Have a spiritual system, you know.
All right.
Yeah, have a spiritual system because this is where we really losing out here, fellas. Um, you know, a great deal of the symbology that is taking place throughout the society has a lot to do with men not having a spiritual system and having that awareness, that God awareness within themselves. So
Right.
number 4 is one that's dear to me because we talk a lot of shit, we smoke a lot of weed, and we fuck a lot of these hoes, but let me tell you something. If you ain't got no relationship with the Most High, however you perceive the Most High to be, you really lost in the sauce out here. You might as well give it up. Prepared to be shitted on by friends, family, your lady, everybody that's around you. And I think men should really keen in and focus on having some type of spiritual awareness. What say you on that, Constantine?
Yeah, whatever it be. I don't knock nobody's spiritual system. Jehovah's, I got some friends that are Jehovah's, Christians, Muslims, 5 percenters. Um, some people say Kemetic or Hotep, whatever. I don't, you know, go by
Right.
that. But just any spiritual system. Hindus, Christians, whatever. So you gotta have something that you hold on to, and that that's strong. That's gonna help you. You know what I'm saying, get through. That's gonna help you find your, keep you balanced. So as long as you're in a positive thing, not all people are like that, but I think somebody should have something that they can hold on to, something they could look at, man, and make them strong. So keep them on the on the right path.
I mean, it's clear that most of society in general are serving Satan at the highest magnitude right now.
Yeah,
We see this in the women. Oh yeah, they got a lot of witchcraft shit. It's popping off now. The tarot cards and shit. Hey, you
yeah.
know that shit? No, everybody want to read tarot cards now. All these,
All of a sudden,
yeah. All of a sudden, you done
yeah,
tapped into to the devil's playground, and you think that you're a master astrologer,
yeah,
astrologist.
yeah,
I mean, I believe it's some ancient science behind it, but I do believe most of the people that endeavor in it nowadays don't know what the hell they doing and don't know what the hell they be talking about. So it's like when you look at it, it's like, you know, you gotta keep God first. You gotta keep God first. You gotta have some type of spiritual system as a man. Um, some type of higher power. I don't care. Uh, if it's you say a small prayer every week, man. Find time to meditate from time to time and reflect and seek out that inner God that lives within you, my brother.
right. And if you don't have that, man, I mean, you gotta have something. I mean,
You
make
gotta.
sure make sure you don't reach too far out, and because a lot of spiritual systems don't teach the inner, that you have that ability and you have godlike abilities and your creation of God in the physical essence. So remember that, and don't praise things that sometimes we get into other literatures. I know that is another subject, but just make sure you manifest the God from within before you look on the outside. So we all have that capability. We all and that's where love come from, man. That's why we missing a lot of that, because the world is ran off of hate. And if you really were into a real, if we really was under God the way we say we do in this country, we won't have these issues that we have. And it's simple. It's a simple thing, but they make it so hard. So that's another reason why you gotta be grounded, because if you don't, you go crazy out here trying to figure it out. So gotta have that together.
All right. So number 5 kind of rolls right with number 4. Um, Surround yourself around positive people,
Right.
like-minded people. So what we doing right now? We going over 10 things that men should do. I mean, it's a hell of a lot of things we should be doing, family. But I just broke down 10 and just kind of like a playbook, you know. But surround yourself. Number 5, surround yourself around positive people, like-minded people. What do I mean? Positive people. Do you have to surround yourself around everybody that smile in your face? No. Um, when I say surround yourself around positive people, the positive people that you choose to interact with, that you deem positive, because a lot of people jump in your face like, "Hey, I'm a good person," but
Right.
you got to be able to decipher whether you around a backstab or somebody that really got your best interest at heart when you dealing with
Oh
folks. So
yeah, right. And that's what it's good to have people around that you knew for a long time. I see you got that in your
definitely.
background, and your can be around people that that you've been around for years, man. I don't If
Hmm.
I bring somebody new into my circle, really it's a business circle. It's not really a personal circle. And then we may, so it's like when you're at a certain age, man, you can't be hanging out on the block. You can't be doing certain things. You gotta keep a great base of people around you,
Facts, factual.
people that can motivate you to keep, motivate you to survive, man. The people around you ain't, getting no bread, man, and they still sticking people up or doing bad shit. Get away from that because what's gonna happen is you're gonna end up something bad gonna happen to you.
Now my cousin Photoshop, I don't know why I keep that nigga around. But he a guest is in the studio tonight. Cause that nigga there is freaky. That nigga freaky dog. Boy, some of them stories, boy. I still love that nigga though. He ain't saying shit. He on Twitter and shit. That nigga ain't even stunned by it. He gonna get my ass later. Nah, man. Surround yourself around positive people, man. Like the type of people I be around, man. I can speak on cuz, man. I be pulling out money and shit. They be like, man, put your money up. Like, man, if you ain't around people like that, man, and y'all at the table trying to fight who paying the bill at the end of the night, man, you ain't around no motherfucking body.
You ain't around
Nigga, you
nobody.
around some vampires and some scammers. Those are the type of individuals that you need to surround yourself around. People that at the end of the night be like, nigga, they be about to karate chop your hand if you grab the bill. You be like, God damn, nigga.
But it was your birthday though.
I
It was your
mean,
birthday.
they do that even when it ain't my birthday, dog. Like, cousins them do that all the time, dog.
Yeah.
Like, they especially showed me a lot of love on my birthday. And I appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody that
Right.
show love on my birthday. My birthday was 5 days ago. Aquarius in the motherfucking building. We here. We legit.
Yeah. I'm gonna get
Aquarius month.
down there, and you're gonna do a part two of that when I get down there, man. I missed that
Yeah,
song.
man.
Brother.
Well, you already know Jizzle, his birthday on the 27th. So we turning down this week and next week, and then the end of the month we gonna turn back up a little bit.
Right.
But again, another good dude, great man. Surround yourself around positive people, like-minded people. I like to call them kindred spirits, because we all got these. Just like you, Constantine. Like you like a relative, you like a spiritual relative to me. Like when me
Right.
and you met, what, maybe 15 years ago, there was a certain, you was from New York, I was from Florida. There was a certain kindred spirit there and
Right.
a certain respect there, to where that's another thing. You want to be around people that respect you and people that you respect, you know,
Right.
and that keeps down any type of hiccups within the relationship. So surround yourself around kindred spirits.
Right.
Y'all can use that. I'll let y'all
Yeah,
use
well, and then
okay.
what I realized too, man, you can have people that's cool, but like I'm not gonna have nobody around me, man, that's gonna watch me get jumped, man. And I've seen that a lot with people, man. They be cool as fuck, everything go down, but when it come to violence, some nigga, they let a nigga whoop on their kid and they'll run and shit like that. Like I can't have them kind of niggas around me, man. I know if I call Tony, man, he don't been there. You know what I'm saying? So if I ever had some beef, you gotta have niggas that have your back when beef jump
Oh yeah,
off.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Gotta
Yeah,
have that too, man. Niggas how you getting stumped out and shit. That ain't a friend. So
don't get me flagged, cuz what is that? Is that future? Oh yeah.
your shit hitting, huh?
Oh, what had happened was all right, so number 5, I think we dug in that good. We already 34 minutes into the show. We halfway through the 10 things that men should do. T-Luv Talks podcast, episode 32. Um, man, just look out for big things, man. We're gonna start doing a hell of a lot more clips. Clips are really popular. Everybody like the clips. Well, some people don't like them, but they get a lot of interaction, so that's the key.
Right,
Our job is to put the information out there and let the people react as they may. But at the end of the day, shit, we gonna find solutions through the chaos. And I think that's what it's about, finding solutions through the chaos. All
yeah,
right, number 6. Um, Consider your strengths and build on them. You want to dig into that? I've been jumping off first. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Consider your strengths and build on them.
Yeah. So you definitely gotta know, identify, and you gotta know that by the time you really you want to know that early as possible, man. But you don't want to go past 30 and not know these things because the earlier you find out your strengths in life, the more money you will have and the more you're able to survive. You know what
I
I'm saying?
like that. I like that. I like that. The sooner you figure out what your strengths are, the more money you have. That go back to number one, build your finances.
Right. Yeah. So if you don't have that, bro, it's like I say, everybody can't be an entertainer. Everybody can't podcast. You see, I'm gonna be real with you. And too many people got real good personalities like me and T-Luv. A lot of you niggas ain't got no personality.
I
Everybody in
must say, I got a hell of a personality. Constantine, you are speaking the truth right there.
you niggas ain't got no personality, man. And y'all clogging up shit. Just like with the rap game, all that. And people just everybody's snapping and clapping and copying and shit. So just find your strengths. Just because
God has definitely gave a nigga a certain type of swagger that you couldn't get around your mama. Um, and I thank the Most High for having a charismatic, uh, you know, eloquently speaking, masculine alpha male as a representation. My father, to watch and pull game from, if you will. Learn about the experiences of life in a more dominant masculine way. Because a lot of times, these. Oh damn, we don't got out. I don't got out of time. All right, number 6. No, back to that. Consider your strengths and build on them. All right, let me dig in this. As a man, um, you know, at some point in your life, you're gonna figure out things that you're good at. And for a lot of us, it's at an early age. Nigga, y'all niggas know that's how you start getting pussy, nigga. You start, hey, nigga, if you play, nigga, if you could dunk, nigga, and you see the girls look up like that, be like, ooh, nigga, you could sing, nigga, and they be pressed up against the glass. You know what you good at, man. But
yeah.
figure out your strengths early.
See me, I
Like
had
Constantine said.
you gotta man see,
Yeah, bro.
yeah, I was a nigga that had all the different haircuts and different clothes and shit like that and doing it, you know what I'm saying, just and doing it dolo. So I think people really
So you
saw
was a hellified motherfucker. That's what you saying. You,
five
you identified that early. That was one of your biggest strengths. You
yeah,
was a hellified
I was
motherfucker.
hella motherfucker. When you walk through the school, man, people gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know that when you walk through the school. Like when you walk
Right,
through the
right.
school and people stop and acknowledge you and shit, and niggas run up on you like, like they want to get an autograph. So the sports was just extra for me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really had to do that, but
Right,
you
right.
them was the days. But now these niggas, man, they go to school, they don't go to school no more. So.
All right. Let's recap a little bit. Episode 32. 10 things that men should do. Build on your finances, number 1. Number 2, protect your dreams that you manifest. Number 3, keep your hygiene up. Number 4, keep God first. Have a spiritual system. Number 5, surround yourself around positive people. Number 6, consider your strengths and build on them. All right, so let's get into this 7th one. Make sure y'all hit the like button. You catch the video on the replay. Make sure you share it. We'll be coming out with some clips, so we know how y'all attention span is. Y'all, 2 minutes, y'all out of there.
Right.
But for us, we want to get the information out, and yeah, you catch it on the replay. Hit the like button. All right, number 7, have a savings and keep life insurance. We talked about building your finances, but once we build those finances, a lot of times we don't put nothing back for a rainy day, fellas. Um, Life insurance. You got to have life insurance. You cannot be out here with no life insurance. That's one of the most. I mean, if you want to look at it on the lowest mundane level, that's just embarrassing as hell for your family, man. When you if you have an untimely demise, or even if your ass live to be an old man, you don't want nobody trying to put together no cash app for your dumb ass. Come
Or
on, man, think about it.
uh, now, if you unless you privy like me and you have your company will take care of those losses for you. But most of us don't have a privy to deal with companies like that. So make sure you do have that. I've been privileged to have the companies that'll put up funeral expenses. They'll do that. They'll cover 100% of that. So, but for the
Right,
most part, you guys want to put up, man. You make $10 an hour, man. Shit, man. I don't care if it's $50, man. Put something up. You know what I'm saying? Just
facts.
try smoking a little bit of weed, man. Your little weed money, cut back on it. It's gonna be tough, but you do that for about some years. You're gonna regret. You're not gonna regret it. It's just
Right. Once you get your money up, you can smoke how you want to smoke. But until then, you know, make sure you have those pen J's,
don't be like your boy get it. Okay. So,
nigga. CBD.
yeah, don't smoke those CBDs and don't have nothing saved up. Except for
Right.
donuts. You want to have money saved up, not noodles. You know what I'm saying? You want to, and preferably, man, I advise you guys when you do save, try to do your 50s and hundreds. That's more motivated than doing 20s if you're doing a
Right.
saving. Like even with Tony brother, he's a big inspiration. He's doing this thing. I never seen that man post no 20s, man. So he's a grown man. So that's when you gotta keep those 20s somewhere else. If you make sure you keep hundreds and 50s.
Right. Put
You don't
those
want
20s in your change. Yeah, put those 20s in your change jar with your change. And then
right.
when you go in there, you have a few stacks in there. You have a bunch of change in there with some
Right. Don't
keep
put it
those.
in the safe. Don't put it in the safe, man. It's not
Yeah.
taking up
So
space.
so number seven, make sure you got your savings. I mean, um, I know a lot of us we come from these communities where it's a stereotypical mindset a lot of times, acting like a nigga that ain't never had shit. And we already know
Oh
it's
yeah.
getting close to tax time. So, hey, we gotta talk about that a little bit. Cause boy,
Oh my
these
God.
motherfuckers be balling. Somebody good be out here balling harder than a motherfucker.
Yeah, they
Hey,
starting.
hey, April, you be like, ah, damn, girl, you ain't did shit. You ain't got shit, girl. What you did with that refund, girl? Get out of here.
Ran
All right,
through
I'm
it.
sorry. I was ranting a little bit. I'm sorry. Let's get back to the men. 10 things the men should do. Let's go back. Let's go to number 8 now, y'all. I'm gonna fuck you up with this one. Travel,
Crazy.
nigga. Do you know how many of the homies don't leave the cities that they grow up in, dog? And it's a mentality there. I think Big Ivan called it PIP,
Yeah.
poverty in person.
Mm.
PIP. You know how you got PIP insurance, the liability nigga, when people lives are liabilities. PIP, poverty in person. And when you don't travel, that mindset of being stuck, I noticed that spirit on people that don't move around a lot, that don't get a chance to see things and experience things. Men, you have to get your ass out of your comfort zone. Sometimes the environment that you are in will take you down a path to where you can't recover from. And if you can just move around, see different elements of life, see different things, not necessarily even leaving the country, but yeah, that should be a goal for you as well. But get out of your comfort zone. Rent a car. If you got some license, man, rent a car, take a trip, book a room somewhere. You ain't got to tell nobody. These are the things that men do. This how you learn about yourself. This how
And
you find out things about yourself.
right. So say for
You
instance, man, like niggas they never
like,
did
you
that.
ain't gotta go far.
Was
2 hours out in every direction. Funk says 2 hours out in every direction. You can
that?
just jump in your car and go to a nearby city. you know, 2 hours away, east, west, north, south.
Right,
What you got on that traveling, Constantine? Because I know shit.
man.
I know,
Shit.
man, you ain't never been no afraid to make moves and make life improve, man. I think it's necessary.
Yeah, man. Like you should be able. Like it's niggas I know, man, that ain't been nowhere, man, and it's sad because you niggas will smoke like ounces of weed. You know what I'm saying? And you don't did that, but it's like, man, like, you don't ever thought about that. You don't smoke so much weed and you ain't been nowhere. So that's is what it is, man. Like you gotta have some money to take a trip. I'm gonna take a trip, but it's good to say, hey, man, I'm gonna do this in this time and be able to do it. And it's another thing to say I'm gonna do it at that time and don't do it, and that's what you niggas do, man. And but you sitting up there smoking like ounces of weed, you spending $1,000 on weed and never been nowhere. But these are the same guys who are not saving nothing either. So I know guys. We all know them, and they ain't been. I know guys ain't been out of Jacksonville, shit. So these the same cats, man. It's too much of our people doing this, man. Like trying to teach y'all something, man. You gotta work at Walmart, work 2 jobs, man. Do something.
Yeah, man. Like the brother said right here, Carlos, he said it can go wrong doing 10 to 15% up. I just started it. It's great.
Who's Carlos?
Talk, he talking about shit. I don't know what Carlos talking about. I
You know
seen
who
his
Carlos
comment.
is?
No, thank you for commenting though, Carlos.
Okay.
Um, yeah, travel though, man. Travel. I mean, I did it early on in life. My parents exposed me to it. I told the story like when I did rideshare. I picked up a lot of European children that were, of young ages going across the world. And I was like, damn, I was like, a lot of these little black kids, they never leave their neighborhoods, and it just made me think about how people perceive the world as how they view the world as basically how they interact with it. And if you don't take that interaction outside of, your safe zone or your comfort zone, you never get a chance to really grow. So I would say that for men, travel, man, get out. All right, number 9, we doing good. We 47 minutes into the show. T-Luv Talks, episode 32, man. Y'all know this the rawest podcast on the internet. Um, we was actually thinking about taking it off Facebook and just going straight YouTube. We really need y'all to take y'all ass over to the YouTube page, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Both.
We still grinding and growing over there. We small, but we got a vision for the channel, and we'll get some people in editing some videos soon enough to where
And Twitch, I think we need to do
we can
Twitch too, man.
interact with y'all frequency because
Yeah.
y'all like boom, 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 fast food. So we'll get up to the fast food level with y'all. All right, number 9, and I think Funk came up with this one. Uh, and this ain't no sucker shit, man. Live within your means. Number 9, live within your means. I think most of us get caught up in, you know, trying to show up and show out to the point where we dig holes for our lives, So live within your means. And we ain't been talking about the ladies, but they can get right in on this conversation because that's what happens a lot of times with men that date women that's, outside of their means, if you know what I mean.
Right.
know, you
Yeah.
want to take out on dates and
Mhm.
motherfucking bitch start digging in your pocket and just cause she bad and cute, you, you know what I'm saying? You wind up,
In and out.
you done spent your little paycheck up, you know what I mean? Just cause you trying to impress little mama. And at the end of the day, nigga, shit,
Man,
your livelihood and your stability is way more important than, that 15-minute blow off. You know what I'm saying? That ah ah shit, your stability, nigga, is way more important. Nigga, stop fucking these hoes till you get your bag right, nigga. Nigga, get you a fire that you can get it off on, nigga. Shit, and call it a day. Stop trying to get these attractive girls.
Damn.
Right, these attractive girls are very wicked. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them, they are very wicked, and they will. take you down through there, Sonny boy. You're
Take,
not ready for that.
no, the guy who
What you
told me,
think? I see dudes living
yeah,
beyond their means. Men should live within their means, right? That ain't no sucker shit. That's just the reality of it, dog.
man, I basically say, the car salesman, he was telling me about it, about the truck, and apparently this guy, Jamaican woman, took him through there. He went to, took him through there, went through his pockets. He had like telling me stories, man, where and they was tearing him up. He was gullible, Now you gotta, sweat. He's sweating, trying to get them sales now. You gotta put the money up. So you fucked up, and he was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like you can't. Everybody don't got that ability to be smooth, to get women without spinning. That's a skill
And
within itself. So especially nowadays, you know what I'm saying?
and I have to put that in there because it's sometimes, and I can say I'm speaking for an experience place here, experience. Um, and this is back in the day, you wanna, you wanna make sure she got her drink. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You really can only afford the crown apple, but you know, she like the good stuff, the top shelf. So, you want to impress her, you want to get the top shelf, but that ain't how your budget set up. And again, like I said, it's not no sucker shit, fellas. Until you build yourself up to where you want to, position yourself. Never live outside your means, because this is how a lot of us wind up, with a bag on the side of the porch, you know, because you was putting all your eggs in one basket, and then you wind up with that laundry hamper basket on the side of the porch right there, ass out, if you know what I mean. you know. So I think y'all know where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. All right. So number 10, let's get down to number 10. And Funk Shop came up with number 10 as well. It's been a beautiful show, man. I really appreciate my co-host Black Constantine, man. He always come through. We're gonna keep doing what we doing, y'all. We're not gonna stop. A lot of people's asking, where were we at? We took a few weeks off, had some things going. Best believe the bag was growing though, the whole process. So we thankful for that. We have gratitude. Um, Number 10, let's finish this up. 10 things that men should do. T-Luv Talks, episode 32. Last but not least, eat right and sleep right. Come on, Constantine, talk to me.
Yeah. A lot of us, we tend to eat fried foods a lot as black people. We tend to eat, a lot of cakes, a lot of sugars and stuff. I mean, you can reward yourself maybe once a week, try to wean off of that stuff, because what happens is, that what's good is having a bag when you're not healthy. So even,
Right,
my thing was cookies. I had to scale off of those and go to vegan cookies. Now I'm just scaling off of them, and now I'm doing cookies like maybe twice a month now. You know what I'm saying? Versus every day. So that's way too much sugar. Those things, will mess you up. So you want to incorporate more fruits and vegetables into your diet.
right,
I'm not vegan, but I make sure I'm doing about 80% fruits and vegetables and about 20% meats. You know what I'm saying? And the meat I do is gonna be organic meat, and just stop eating meats from certain restaurants and processed meats, processed fish sandwiches and all those things. And you see niggas is 44 years old don't look like it. So it just, eating a good diet. I don't even work out how I should. I'm gonna crank that up more, but drink a lot of fluids, drink a lot of waters, and get off the pops and juices and stuff, and just be mainly water as far as fluids. Like you want to do 90%, and get your juices from fruits mainly.
perfect
Smoothies.
segue.
Yeah. So yeah, that way you reverse age. You can reverse anything. I don't care if people say lupus, autoimmune disease, all that. You cut back. Do that in your diet. You having 80% of fruits and vegetable intake in your life, and
Yeah, and I
yeah,
don't I don't think people realize how important sleep is for your skin
and sleep.
and
They,
and and again, we ain't giving out no medical advice, but like your digestive system and that sort of thing, and the things that your body needs to do, uh, you know, when you're asleep. So, I had to learn that the hard way. But your skin, it definitely affects your skin when you don't get enough sleep. So
Right.
that's one of those things that I'm working on. And as men, I know we like to go, 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 but what we forget is the things that really, that really bring, importance to us, if you will. So sleep is one of those things, and it's like, a person might be like, "Shit, what you doing? You busy?" She like, "Say, yeah, I was sleeping, laying down." "Oh, you ain't doing shit." "Nah, actually, I am doing something. That's probably one of the most important things that I need to be doing. Goddamn it, right now is sleeping and laying down, and like this is part of the regimen of life to live. Goddamn it, like I need to be making sure I'm getting that
You don't you should like notice you don't sleep is like you just the sleep helps you perform better in life, whether
right.
intimately, you know what I'm saying, business wise, whatever. So I'm working on that too myself, man. And just so used to getting up. So you want to at least try to get a 7 hours a day of sleep, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
it to be healthy, even though sometimes I don't get that, but that's what you want.
Do less, make more money, and get more sleep. That's the motto. Um,
Well,
and again, I'll give you some hood nigga advice on the food shit, but this is my advice shit. Eat better more during the week than you eat fucked up. Yeah, eat healthier as Funk Shop said. Eat healthier during the week more than you eat fucked up during the weekend. That's my little hood. Fruits and vegetables is medicine. There you go. Yeah. According to Phone Shop and a lot of how a lot of us feel, that shit is medicine, boy. Goddamn. All right,
well,
y'all. Shit, that was 10, man. We got an hour in tonight, man. This was a fun show, man. I think we got to start doing more shows like this. We cut out a lot of the clips tonight, y'all, but I think y'all could appreciate the content, and yeah, we'll be putting up some more clips this week. So next week, I don't know, Constantine. We'll talk about it. We'll be here either Thursday or Friday, but make sure y'all go over to the YouTube. Y'all see Constantine Cash App down there, his YouTube. Hit him off, and y'all can check my YouTube out, Mr. Tony Lovett, Mr. underscore Tony Lovett. That's the Instagram, and the YouTube is Mr. Tony Lovett with a ULV. So
yeah, now I need to
check
start
us
going more
out.
live on YouTube too, like you say. We're gonna expand them that right there.
Subscribe, y'all. Subscribe to the YouTube. That's what we doing now. So we might even start having the show exclusively on YouTube. Maybe one night a week we may start up a new show. So y'all look out for that. All right, we about to get out of here. Let's get some little music and shit. And we're gonna be back next week. You got any final thoughts, Constantine?
Oh,
Any of those? What you want to bring that in, cuz? Yeah, we're gonna let cuz take it out.
we gonna do a freestyle.
Take go. He can freestyle to it. Y'all already know what it is. The phone shop. Pimp by the phone shop. I'm gonna just put it to the mic. He gonna take us out.
Reflection is like
Can you hear that?
cosmic. See, it's like when the sun and the east and the moon connect. He licks his lips and catches his breath. He can't get enough of that sweet agave nectar from my golden hills. It's always a refill. Who needs the flesh when the souls connect? Now I know what they mean when they say you have that glow effect. Crazy like Crisco, lost by the double Francisco. I ain't tripping, man, about a bomb, that's Cisco. Calling Jack Frisco. Having a lot of fun with her and them jeans. Skate like the very right lane, switching to the right side. If I ain't good enough,
I could have showed
Yeah,
y'all
we
that.
got to open it up. Open it up. Let's go.
Can you hear it? I could have played the actual
We don't
YouTube.
think to open it up though. Yeah. Hey, I forgot about the walnuts. See that, Tony?
Oh yeah, you gotta have those.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Y'all check out the phone shot. I could have pulled out the video. Been all right since I got here. You know what I'm talking about? Feels so good.
You got a bad signal.
Oh, y'all don't want me to stop.
Your signal.
You can't hear it?
Your signal is like.
Oh. Okay. Is that better?
I think somebody's stealing your
Is it
internet,
out?
man.
Nah, I just tried to go on YouTube. I was gonna try to pull it up. Did it? Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, y'all hit that like button.
Don't play with them.
Through the spine, oh yeah. Blaze the night, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You can't be mad at me, I'm a pimp. Yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, oh, oh. Yeah. Stars in the night. I aim the picture good, ready, set, catch fight. Take these shoes off, she lay that head back.
Hey.
You gotta act right. You gotta do what you like. Feel all right. They getting a bonus tonight. You gotta do what you like. Feel all right. SDA. Hey. Roll again. To the spot.
Don't play with them, phone shop.
One night. Blazing out, oh yeah. My dear. Oh yeah. So up. You can't be mad at me. I'm a pimp, yeah. That part, yeah. That's how we getting out of there. That's how we getting out of there.
Don't play with them. Don't play with them.
That one, that one. We're gonna see y'all next week. T-Luv Talks, nigga.